Hey, what is up, YouTube? What is up, Christianology family? So we have a video of a dad, I guess, trying to steal the shine and glory from the woman. Basically the story is that a woman was about to win a marathon, and the dad and the kids were at like before the finish line. So they try to hug the woman that was about to finish the race. So people are thinking that, is he trying to steal her shine? Is he trying to steal her glory at that time? So let's get straight to the video, okay? I'm not gonna waste your time. If you like the video, hit the like, hit the comment. Let's go.
They literally censor and ban everything you do, which is completely stupid. But because I want to have influence everywhere, I'm on TikTok looking and trying to find best practices. So
Oh yeah, TikTok is a different place, man. Like anything, boom, it sets off their alarms or triggers or whatever it is. Your video might be taken down. You might get a strike. Like I was banned on TikTok, but I've come back. I think I created another like account or something like that, and they let me back or something like that. So I don't know, man. I don't know why they're so soft like that. Especially to Instagram doesn't even talk like this. Twitter is a different place already, but YouTube is even better. Like they don't talk about this issues like that. They don't try to strike your channel down or try to like remove your videos or mute your audio, things like that. They don't even do that. So
that I can continue to make the videos effective. However, I stumbled across this video, and it says some of y'all are married to your biggest hater. And I was like, what does this have to do with this video? Because sometimes people on TikTok or other platforms, they'll play a background video to get your attention, and they're actually talking about something else. So I said, maybe that is the case. I want you to listen to the logic of this woman, and then I'm gonna give my synopsis of this video, because to this day, I'm perplexed that people would even make a thing out of this video.
Everybody knows that friend that doesn't mind being your friend as long as you're not winning more than them. Some of y'all are married to those people that as long as you're...
in my humble opinion, if I was a man finishing a marathon and those little two kids, they look like they're like 2 or 3 years old, I would have picked both of them up because she had like a huge lead. I would have picked those two children up and just finished the race with them. I would have done it. Maybe I have the strength to do it because I'm a man, but she didn't have it. But I feel like she could have picked those two kids up. Boom, pick them up. Woo, I got my 2 kids. I'm a mother and I've finished the marathon. Look at that accomplishment. The finish would have been even better if she picked those 2 kids up, in my opinion.
Doing good enough. They don't want you to do too good. They don't want you to do anything that they themselves don't feel like they can accomplish. And when you do it, they're going to find a way to try to sabotage you, because that is what that man tried to do to his wife. He tried to sabotage her, and he tried to do it in a way in which that it wouldn't look like a sabotage. It just looked like he was trying to like get his kids to give his wife a hug.
La, 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 la,
but you could have
la,
literally done that
la,
on the other side of the tape. Literally just a few yards over. You could have had those kids waiting at the finish line, at the other side of the finish line.
But she got kids in the background herself. Let me see your left hand. Ma'am, let me see your left hand. Are you married? Are you married? But you have kids in your house. So are you married? You had kids out of wedlock. We don't know. But we don't see your hand. Most women that have rocks on their fingers, they showing it off. They doing this. They doing that, all that, because they want to show the ring off. But I've never seen the left hand, only the right one. There's nothing there.
So that when she crosses the finish line, she can hug her kids. Instead, right before this lady is supposed to finish her race, you put her children in her way while she's running. So not only are you a fucking hater, it is unsafe. It's unsafe.
Okay, I can't listen to it no more.
Yeah, shit, idiot.
Her premise is that she believes, and she's not the only one. This video has 12 million views, the one that I just played. There's 100 other women online and men that are saying his dad sabotaged his own wife at the half marathon. Let me put this in context real quick. First and foremost, we have absolutely zero context as to what this is all about, how it transpired, what happened, the backstory. We have no idea. But let's just be honest for a minute, because I think people's brains can't think past what they see. We don't know what the relationship is with this man and his wife. Clearly, this woman is training for a half marathon. She may have run marathons before. The guy looks like he probably runs as well. How do we not know that they're not actively working together to make sure that mommy is on track to win first place in this marathon? You don't win first place in the marathon if your husband is a hater. At some point, somebody got to watch the kids while you're running. somebody got to make sure you're on your diet plan. Somebody got to be working. There seems like a mutual effort between a husband and wife to when you see one person participating in a marathon. More than likely, they both are working towards that goal. Only one of them can run, though. So let's watch the video real quick. There's a couple things I want to point out if you haven't already seen the video. I'm going to play it through once, and then I'm going to go back and point out some things. Okay, so let's go back and watch it, and now I'm gonna give my critique. So it appears that she's winning first place.
Right.
I don't know if she won first place, given the fact that the banner is up here, and the banner is also up here. She's already finished. They put the banner back up. So I don't really know who's really finishing first place in this. I'm assuming that she's finishing first place. Let's go back to some context here. This man,
I don't think she finished first place because there's a bunch of men behind her. I don't think a man is gonna be behind a female in the marathon. So I don't think she finished first. From what we see, I don't think she finished first, right? Because there's a bunch of men in the race. I don't think a bunch of women are beating a bunch of men in the marathon. So let's say she didn't even finish first. So it's not even a huge deal if you didn't come first. Anyways, like you came 10th. Like what is it? Like does it really matter? At that point, you came 10th. It don't matter no more. You could even get bronze. It don't matter no more.
Is cheering her on, and he's not competing with her. If you can see it on the camera, he's not competing with her. He's clapping. She's doing this. She's getting ready to run through the tape, which they clearly will put back up after somebody's ran through it already. So let's go back to the beginning. At the top of the hill, I don't know. Her husband don't have a walkie-talkie, I don't think. So I don't know if he knows if she's winning or not way back when she approached his hill. But at some point, he must see her and walk to the front and bring the kids to the side of the road. He's not in the street. He's on the side of the road. So the lady there that was saying, he just threw the kids in front of her. He's actually standing off to the grass. It's plenty of concrete here. So he's not standing in the road, and he's not standing right here at the finish line. He's kind of off to the grass. I'll comment on that in a second. She's running down the hill. She's not in a dead sprint. She's not looking back, trying to make sure there's nobody past her. She's literally cheering, and she hadn't looked back one time. So I'm under the impression that she thinks she's scot-free, and she's celebrating already, and she haven't even come down the hill yet. Celebrating. The guy behind her is clapping. Now the kids are now in the street, maybe a quarter in the street. She's running down the hill. They run towards mama. She completely evades the kid. She don't even touch him. She don't touch him at all. She evades him. Goes to the finish line. And let me point out one thing. People got mad because Dad had his hands up like this. I don't know if you guys can see it very clearly. You zoom in on the camera. He had his hands up like this. Now, some people were like, he had his hands up because his wife didn't touch the kids or acknowledge them whatsoever. And that may not be the case. When you listen to it, it looked like he was good and somebody said something to him. And maybe he's saying, I don't know.
I don't know why she did that. Yeah.
She didn't touch the kid. I don't know. We don't know what he's saying. But why would somebody presume that he's mad at her for avoiding the kids at the finish line? It's no indication that that's exactly what happened. Let's finish. She cheers. She hugs this guy, which I don't know who he is. And you know what? Let's go back. They could be running as a team. This could be like a team marathon, because I find it interesting that you have a woman and man. He's cheering her on. She wins, and he wasn't trying to compete with her. She wins. He hugs her, and then they put the tape up again, and then you have a woman and a man in the second group. I'm not saying women could just be first and third, but it's kind of interesting that two people come through, then they put the tape back up and two more people come through. I don't know what that is, but it may not be what you think it is. Okay, the camera cuts off. It doesn't look like she even looked back at her kids. So let me talk about this for a minute.
But me personally, like, I would like try to touch my kids or something. Like, I would just like dab them up or something like that. Or like fist bump. Hey, boom, get out the way. Let mommy win. Boom, let mommy win. Like, I would have done that. boom. You could just do this. Boom. So like they feel like, you know, they still feel some love, but you didn't even touch them, you didn't even acknowledge them. You ran away from them. So like I feel like the kids gonna feel bad too about that. Like you couldn't just dab them up. Boom. Hey, let mommy win. Let mommy win. Let mommy win. Like you could have done that. In my opinion.
This is all I'll say about this situation. I don't even know why this is on the internet at all.
It's not a big deal.
Because it looks.
Yeah, it's not a big deal to me. Like it's not a big deal, man. But if it was me, I would have just like try to acknowledge my kids a little bit, you know. Cause you could always run a marathon, but your kids' happiness, your kids' joy, and especially at this tender ages, they're never gonna experience this again. You're never gonna experience the same thing again. You could always run. You could run a marathon when you're 50, 45, 40. It don't matter. Marathons don't matter. You could always run them. So that's my 2 cents on the issue. All right. If you guys enjoyed the video, like the button. I said like the button. Hit the like button. Hit the comments. Hit the subscribe button. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Let me go ahead. Let me go hit my workout in. All right.